Okay, so what about moderating the amount that you drink? I'm going to show you an easy way for you to tell if moderating your drinking will work for you. If you have not become dependent on alcohol, you can moderate your drinking. There are some steps you should take to make the transition easier. So, most importantly, you need to be honest with yourself. First, you need to figure out if you are or are not addicted or have a dependence on alcohol. Remember, be honest. Ask yourself these questions. Do you have physical withdrawals when you stop drinking? Symptoms of physical withdrawal can be potentially life-threatening, and they can occur in people that have been drinking heavily and then either stop or reduce their alcohol consumption. So this is an important thing to look at. Alcohol withdrawal can begin hours after the last drink and continue for days or even longer. Some of the symptoms can include headaches, nausea, tremors, anxiety, and even seizures. You might have cravings for a drink at any time. Addiction to alcohol can also show itself in your actions. Are you stockpiling alcohol to make sure you don't run out? Are you hiding alcohol so others may not find it? Are you lying to others about how much alcohol you drink? Are you planning activities so you have access to alcohol? Are you making excuses to drink? Are you drinking thinking it helps you cope with certain problems? Do you find that once you start drinking, you can't stop? Has alcohol become your number one priority in life? These are some of the helpful questions to ask yourself to help determine if you do have an alcohol problem. You can also go to everydaysober.com for more information on helping to determine if you're addicted or not. If you are in fact addicted or have an alcohol problem, cutting back or moderating is probably not going to work for any length of time. I tried cutting back so many times and it never worked. I always went back to at least the same heavy drinking as before, if not heavier. It's imperative that if you have signs of dependency that you see your doctor. Your doctor will be able to help you determine the level of dependency that has happened in you and the appropriate course of treatment. Alcohol withdrawal can and it does kill. It must be taken very seriously. So, what if you're not addicted? Maybe you're a heavy drinker and you realize that you're probably not addicted, but it is causing some problems and it would be a good idea to moderate. There are many things you can do, but it all stems from having a game plan. You need to decide deep down that you will moderate. The best way to start a moderation plan is to stop drinking completely for a time. Something like 30 days is a great way to start. It will give you time to develop some non-drinking habits that will help you when you decide to start drinking in moderation again. I'm talking about things like walking, cycling, any exercise, going to museums, reading, whatever you like to do that doesn't involve alcohol. This will help you get a little healthier and give you something to do other than just grabbing a drink. Also, it helps if you tell others that you're going to quit for a while and that you're drinking less right now. This will help keep you accountable with yourself. When you decide to start again, try some of these tips. Predetermine before drinking how many you will have. When you reach that amount, stop. Switch to something non-alcoholic. It can help if you alternate alcohol with non-alcoholic drinks. It can also help if your non-alcoholic drink is something special that you enjoy. Be open about your cutting back. Most people don't care and they'll probably be just fine that you're cutting back. I mean, they probably want to cut back too. Keeping a journal of how much you're drinking is also a very helpful method. You can track your progress, find out where you may have had too much so you can figure out why you had too much, and then you can make adjustments in your game plan to not let that happen again. For someone not addicted to alcohol, these methods, though they may seem obvious, they're very effective for drinking in moderation successfully. If you feel you're drinking too much and you want to cut back, as long as you're not addicted, you can probably cut back. You just need to have a game plan and follow it. For more information about moderating drinking or quitting drinking, even for that first 30 days of moderating, go to everydaysober.com and we will help you. Also, join us on our Talk Sober Facebook group and hit one of our live Talk Sober YouTube shows. I'm Terry from everydaysober.com, and I'll see you on the website.